Howdy gentlemen, welcome back to not the mess, which is my desk. Well, you're kind of on the desk, but you're looking at my screen. Now, up on my screen is that last night I couldn't sleep, so I went on a bit of a shopping bender. And I've been and bought a couple of things from Banggood. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this now is that you kind of get an idea of what's coming in the future over on this channel. So if I just scroll down, you'll have a look so you can see what I've just been and ordered. So if I start from the bottom and work up, you'll notice that I've just been and bought these FPV goggles for £35.40. What a bargain. Let's go and open these up. Now, the reason why I bought this headset is very simple. I can give it to the kids and I don't care. I've got a pair of Fat Shark V3s on my desk, which I'm here patting. They were really expensive. But for 35 quid, I can give these to the kids, the wife, and just not care. Just go, here you go, throw it at them. And I won't care because it's only 35 quid compared to way over 250 quid. In fact, it's more than that with the receiver board in it. The Fat Sharks are great, but they're also very, very expensive. So I've gone for these, and apparently I've got VIP pricing on them. By the way, any of these things which you see on the screen right now, I'll put the links in the video description for you. So I've got these, and the other reason why I've got these is that when I went up to the flying site and we went flying with the air gates, which you may or may not know about yet because I haven't published that video, is that everybody wanted to have a go with the goggles and to fly through the gates. So instead of me sharing my expensive set, I can just give them the cheap old set and give them a whirl in that. So super, super chuffed about that. Dirt cheap, should be with me in a week or so. Oh, these colouring pens as well. Now, these are Lantian DIY colourful paint marking pens. Now, the bit which interested me is that, number one, they come in lots and lots of colours. And look what they've done on that quad. They've put the little red line around the outside. Now, I'm not particularly creative, but my kids are. So imagine if I give these pens to the girls and get them to draw on one of the models. That's not a bad idea. And again, if anything to get the kids involved with the modelling side, and maybe even the wife too, is got to be a good idea. And they're only £1 each. And again, the linkies are underneath this video. I also saw these straps and this Beck unit. So as I've learned is that I cannot have enough straps. Now these straps are about 18 centimeters long and they were dirt cheap at £2 for 10 of them. So I've been and bought a packet of those. And I also spotted this one as well, which is an ultralight UBEC and it's rated to 3 amps. So that's going to be really, really curious. And I also noticed that if I get the picture up here for you, is that look, it's switchable for the output. So if we wanted a dedicated power supply for a camera, for example, and that one ran on 12 volts, happy days. If I wanted a dedicated 5 volt supply, so maybe that little cheapo CMOS camera which I had, which only ran on 5 volts, I could use that, and it looks absolutely tiny, and the weight on it was ridiculously light, 5 grams. Brilliant. Oh, and the other reason why I chose it is because it will run from 2 to 6S, which is very, very promising. So that's happy days. I don't like, and I've just been and spotted, it's got 4 to 6S for the 12 volts. So we will see what happens there. And I'll have to give it a flight test on 3S to see what happens. But to be honest, I'm more interested in the 5 volts rather than 12 volts. So happy days. And it looks like it comes pre-wired as well. So that's going to be pretty cool when we get that. I couldn't resist it. I spotted this little plane and I'm really looking for a model plane which I can fly out in the front garden. And this one's a Flybear FX818. Now, it's only 33 quid. And it's one of those things, it's the pain threshold. If I stuff this in the drive or in a tree, for example, am I going to cry at the end of the day for 30 quid? And it includes the transmitter and charger and whatnot in there. The answer is probably not. I'm not going to cry and feel upset if I do stuff it in the ground. And of course, I could always mod this one later and put a bigger motor on the front and do some fun things with it. And by the way, I've seen other people chuck smaller models off the slope. And they've flown really, really well. Oh, and there's also the potential to put extra servos in here so that we could put ailerons. Sorry, I'm a flying wing guy, and everything's an aileron. So we could put ailerons in here as well. It does look kind of cool. Simple little handset. And again, if it goes more than 100 meters, happy days. That's all I want it for. So I'm really looking forward to that one. And what else have I got in the orders? Oh yeah. Now I'm sure you've seen these on the Fat Shark goggles. Now when you press the power button on the top, is that it will give you an LED light up strip to tell you what the current state of the battery is. And I've seen other people, what was it, Rotor Riot, another channel on New Bulls, and they hacked one of the old Fat Shark batteries which had died, and they were after this board to put on their new battery pack using the 18650 batteries. I think that's right. And let me just get a better picture for you. So let me choose that one there. So imagine that you press the button on here, and then it will tell you the percentage of the battery which it's got left in it using these 4 LEDs. And I believe you put the power in on there, but I don't know yet. And let's face it, for £2.09, how cheap is that? I'm super looking forward to that. Now, with that said, all the links to these products are underneath this video description. Personally, out of all of these things which I'm looking forward to just ripping out of the box and chucking in the air, you kind of guessed it, it's going to have to be that Flybear. So where's that Flybear? Yeah, I am really looking forward to this one. And by the way, these aren't being sent to me by Banggood. Oh, look, they got LEDs underneath. Oh, how sweet's that? I wonder if that's an add-on. Hang on, let's have a look at the description. Let's scroll down. Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh! Oh, it may or may not come with LEDs. We'll find out when it turns up from China. So that's going to be pretty cool, to say the least. So with that said, I'm super looking forward to these parts turning up, and any of these items, the links are in the description below. Let me know which part you're looking forward to seeing arrive with me. You can do that by posting a comment underneath this video in the comment section. For me, it's got to be the Flybear. I'm really looking forward to chucking that one, and I'm also really, really looking forward to chucking that one off a slope just to see how it works. Oh, and if it's got LEDs, bonus! So with that said, and sorry, I'm a very excitable person at times, and I'm only 2 cups of coffee in, so yeah, we won't even go there. So time for us to wrap up. Like I said, let me know which one or which part you're looking forward to seeing the most. And with that said, from myself, Matt, cheerios! Oh, and it's also worth noting, all of these items I'm buying out of my own pocket. Banggood aren't sending them to me for review. I'm buying them because I'm interested in them. And I think you might be interested in them too. So with that said, it's time for us to wrap up, and I'll see you soon. From myself, Matt, cheerios!